Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshores. It is 731-2019, with the Lion's Gate portal fully opening, these intense fiery energies coming through the field today. Last night, after some intense dreams, I was awoken around 5:10 a.m., and there were flashes of white light again outside my window. And I was going through multiple timelines. There were like timeline jumps. I had to go into the stillness to stay grounded in this realm. And then all of a sudden I climbed out my window. I was in between worlds and was sat on my roof. And to the north, about every 33 seconds, there was a massive flash. It is 9:33. This is bright white flash. There wasn't even clouds in the sky. It was a totally clear night. You could see the stars. So bright. Also today there was a massive spike in the Schumann resonance. It was over 60 hertz or so. Last night, before I went to sleep, as I was grounding into the earth, walking around barefoot on Gaia, and calling on the sky beings, there's a certain practice you can do, but I really had to go deep into the crystalline core of the earth to stay grounded. The revealing of the matrix the last couple days was getting very intense. These fire energies, it was almost at one point looking like a mirage, like waves in the air. And then last night after dark, as I was doing the calling on the sky beings and shifting my consciousness to different energies, this right overhead, this white orb just flew at and accelerated. It was very fast speeds, and it made me laugh because it was just another sign from spirit of this great shift we're going through, and we're all seeing into different dimensions, different timelines, different realms, as these are all merging together into this one now timeline. And then this morning, after waking, I walked out to the garden, and in the light of the rising sun, these two white, beautiful butterflies were swirling together right in front of me, swirling in the light, and they were just illuminated like these light bodies. It was quite amazing. Then a monarch flew up and started feeding, and then today, I may put at the end, it wasn't a very good recording, but I went for a little hike in the woods, and upon entering the woods, a hawk up in the tree called to me with this high pitch. It was a beautiful creature, and then there was another one a little bit off, and they were communicating together, and I was receiving transmission from the Wing Nation. So let us know in the comments below if you've been experiencing anything interesting in your energy fields and your experiences through this Lion's portal, the Lion Gate opening into the new moon. Today was also the new moon, the black moon, which is the second new moon of the month, being the 31st, 3-1. These energies are just going to intensify until the 8-8 full portal opening, and then for the 8-15, the harmonic convergence, there will be a massive wave. I can feel the energy, the chi building up in the core of my being that I know on that day is going to supernova out into this realm. It's been prophesied to myself through one of our celestial team, through one of our clairaudient bro stars of the light. Today's first, there's a couple transmissions from Gaia Portal. And the first one from July 28th, Airport Group Communication 72819. Greetings from the Airport Group, and that's EIRE Port. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's pronounced, but we felt the time had come to communicate certain essential items for the humanity collective. And that's HUE, the hue. As we have explained before, the term humanity, with an E, represents the rainbow higher vibrational collective currently residing on planet Earth, or Gaia, who are here to demonstrate and assist the lower vibrational residents, collectively termed humanity with HU, to raise their spirit frequencies so they have the opportunity to ascend with the humanity collective. Since our first communication on 5/22/12 in 2012, significant progress has been observed. Humanity is now at a point where major awakenings for the human collective will occur. Nothing will stop this. We call upon all who consider themselves part of... I am really having a tough time talking today. These energies are really freaking crazy. Where was I? Nothing will stop us. We call upon all who consider themselves part of and know they are part of the Humanity Gaia group to remain open to guidance as to their role at this time in assisting those of the human collective. Your assistance will be key to preparing this planet for the full Ascension event. Thank you, the Airport Group. And then the transmission for today, July 31st. Productions of light come into full view. Productions of light come into full view. Participants are called to the higher way. Stalwarts of the normal are set aside. Farm hands of the rainbow path begin their harvest. So our rainbow tribes are harvesting, which is the fruit of the labors we have gathered, and we are gathering for this harvest of the new earth. The 144 is coming through right now. The 414 and the 441 all day today. These energies have been coming through. Let's see. And it is 941. Okay, today's transmission posted by Jean-Luc Bozzoli. Relax and allow. You are the shift in human form. This is what you came to experience. Crystalline light codes activating the original DNA template for the divine human. A balanced feminine and masculine. This germination of a new seed creates the space for the soul to fully descend into the body and complete this phase of the ascension of consciousness. Not an easy process, for it involved deep healing and releasing of old patterns of thought and belief that were not congruent with the frequency of the soul. You came to Earth to create an experience as a soul and a being of infinite light and energy. Two versions of Earth that coexist, the lower dimensional alternate Earth and the multidimensional new Earth. Observe beyond the physical. The subtle realm is the 99% invisible engine that builds worlds. Fear is a separative energy. Love is a connective energy. Love magnetizes rather than overpowers. Relax and allow. You are the shift in human form. This is what you came to experience. Complete embodiment of the soul. 2019 is a 3-year, the number frequency, to empower the divine feminine in its role of leadership and creation for the new earth, while also empowering the rise of the new masculine for the new earth. 2020 is a double 2, empowering the divine feminine, and a double 0, suggesting the void, the germination of a new seed into manifestation by the new feminine and masculine to be fully grounded into the earth, and the birthing of new communities of light for the new earth. And if your focus and intention are clear and allow the process of germination on the spiritual level, that is the embodiment of the soul, completing this phase of the ascension process with celebration. In this past cycle, you were enabled via crystalline light codes to activate the original DNA template for the divine human. This created the space for the soul to fully descend into the body and complete this phase of the ascension of consciousness. This was not an easy process, for it involved deep healing and releasing of old patterns of thought and belief that were not congruent with the frequency of the soul. The ego needed to release all and any behaviors and beliefs that were blocking the soul from fully expressing its energies within the human experience. Engaged in an intense process of purging and cleansing on the emotional, mental, and physical levels. So intense was this process, but rest assured in this incoming cycle, the soul will be able to enter fully into the sacred union of body and soul and to live as one. This will usher in a time of great inner peace and harmony that will gradually begin to be reflected on the outer world. Soon everything that you do will be an expression of soul, divine creation. You will be able to feel within your body when your soul is dancing in the light, or whether it is uncomfortable with your choices, because they are not in harmony with your life plan. Then you will be gently guided to make new choices that are more in harmony. Some will be guided to assist in transforming communities by infusing them with the soul light of the divine feminine and the new masculine. Always remember who you are and what you came to Earth to create and experience as a soul and a being of infinite light and energy. Never forget how blessed you are to hold this awareness and consciousness, while so many live in confusion and struggle with only the fearful ego to guide them. Whatever literal and emotional storms may rage around you, hold your inner peace and stay grounded. As an embodied soul and light human, you live from the inside outwards and not from the outwards in. This simply means that whatever happens in the drama of life outside of you, you know that within you is the place of peace. Don't give your power to dramas of fear and lack, but focus simply on your passion and what you want to create and experience on Earth. At this time, there are two versions of Earth that coexist: the multidimensional New Earth and the lower dimensional alternate Earth. Part of the chaos you experience is the shifting between dimensions, which for most people is unconscious and random, but as you are gathering experience of your soul, you are learning to move between dimensions and indeed between worlds and timelines with grace and elegance, and without trauma and drama. Care for your body. It is now the sacred temple of your soul, and it will take a while for the body to adjust to the higher frequencies and awareness that come with being infused with soul perceptions and feelings. The body may feel exhausted as it has to run these intense frequencies and deal with intense experiences that are far more powerful than anything that the old ego mind could create. The key here is always surrender, relax, and allow soul and higher self to be your support, and to create the miracles that will take you forward into new levels of love, experience, and joy when your body accepts and acclimates to these intense and powerful flows of energy from the soul. You need simply make the choice and focus the intention as you create the dream. You are the shift in human form. This is what you came to experience. Excerpts from StarchildGlobal.com. Opposite or same. Each being and object has a dominant frequential resonance, emanating constantly, and anything else with the same or similar frequency also starts to vibrate, syncing at physical range or via distance through entanglement. Resonance is the communication system of life, the feedback of harmony or disharmony, activating and amplifying information. Feedback is another way of saying connection, and connection is the core of all life. Where there is similarity in vibration, there is also direct frequency impact, creating movement that strengthens flow. Like attracts like. The more loving you are, the more love is. Your resonance is the totality of your vibrational information, and not suppressing but facing uncomfortable experiences like hatred or anger, you then can allow them to transform into a deeper strength and new choice. This changes your resonance. This speaks to the power of your intent to shape your experience. If your focus is not sustained enough, or if the fear of lack is leading unconsciously, conscious creation is more difficult. Hence the importance of dealing with negativity rather than just suppressing or avoiding. Do opposites attract, or does like attract like? In essence, it is both, the riddles of duality. Like a relationship of two dissimilar people, introvert or extrovert, or positive proton and negative electron, it is both opposite and same, because it is truly about completion and wholeness. We just have to observe beyond the physical. What seems opposite is your completion or your wholeness in a moment. For example, it requires the opposites of male and female to create a baby. That baby has both energies within it. It is part of the completion of the new. This perception helps you integrate whatever seems opposite. This shifts your resonance into love rather than fear. Love is a connective energy. Fear is a separative energy. Where is the true power? Love is the most powerful force because its impact is strongest in the subtle realm. Love magnetizes rather than overpowers, first impacting the subtle realm rather than the physical. The subtle realm is the 99% invisible engine that builds worlds. Shifting your resonance always begins within. Shifting into more harmony, you are amplifying your own energetic structure with the resonance of conscious creation. Love sometimes means saying no, letting something or someone go, releasing unhealthy control when it feels safer to cling to the familiar. But love always means consciously creating an empowered future. And since the information of life is flowing directly into you, your powerful resonance of love influences all life. And these are excerpts from Jamie Price. And now today's Dream Spell Journey by Valon Votan and Bolon Ilk. Kin 19, above all, is 1919. Today's Kin 19, Rhythmic Storm, 6 Storm, refers to the prophetic number 19. The number 19 contains the 19-year metonic cycle. The number 19 also contains the Maya code 0-19, being number 19, the higher number, that can be represented with bars and dots. 3 bars and 4 dots equals 19. The number 19 contains the 19 circles of the flower of life. Jose Arguelles fully studied the 19 code in the Mayan calendric system and the Holy Quran. He established its connection to the number 260 of the Tzolk'in sequence, that is 19 equals 260, above all is 19. At a later time, the revelation of the 1919 crystal matrix established that number 19 represents the activation code of the crystal, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus mystical center of the crystal equal 19. Therefore, it contains the crystal prophecy. Equally relevant, the passage 19 of Pakal's pyramid inscriptions records the ascension of the King Pakal and Queen Zakbu of Lakama, the twin archetypes of the ancient Maya prophecy in the real time. Thus, the 19 code confirms with crystal clarity and synchronic elegance the next level revelation of the Telektanon crystal prophecy after the dimensional shift of 2012 to 2013. The crystal prophecy path is a shift from the 4th dimension of time towards the 5th dimension of prophecy. It has always been inscribed in the real-time dream time through the 19 crystal code. The crystal prophecy is yours to own. By these great powers, undo the mystery of the stone. The 20 tablets, 1997, Pan. Kin 19, Blue Rhythmic Storm. The code for today: I organize in order to catalyze balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power doubled. Harmonic 5, resonant matrix. Self-regulate universal fire of attunement. That makes up today's transmission. I'd like to thank you all for joining us through these the Lyran energies, the Lion Gate, the Heart of the Lion, Cor Leon, the fire within. We are all burning from the fire within, from that still white magnetic light, that white fire, the white flame, the white lion at the center of all things, what we call the great mystery. I'd like to thank everyone that has sent in their blueprint for the Starseed transmission. You can find that on primedisclosure.com/blueprint. You can watch my original blueprint transmission. And you can join us on this evolution by creating your own transmission and uploading it to YouTube, and then posting in the link or in the comments below the blueprint video so that I receive that. People are sending me transmissions in different locations, and some I'm not getting, or some are being blocked. Also, I'd like to thank everyone on this mission for the Ecuador Healing Retreat Center and Sustainable Community in South America, Ecuador, the foothills of the Andes, which is the Kundalini of Gaia, rising up through the Andes Mountains, with Machu Picchu in the solar plexus and the base of the spine in beloved Ecuador. And you can join us in raising funds for this endeavor with our CBD business on cbdpeaceoil.com. I'd like to thank everyone. We have 373, 3773, 373 love workers that have joined us in our CBD business. So thank you everyone that has joined us and that is using the products and promoting the CBD products and opportunity, business opportunity. I created a Facebook group. You can find it CBD Team Ecuador. You have to put in your username just so that we know that you're on our team for the CBD, for the Ecuador retreat. And then we'll add you to the group where we'll be doing training and teaching people how to build the business online and offline. So thank you all for joining me today. Let us know in the comments below on what you're experiencing and how you're feeling through these massive energy fiery waves. And keep grounding into Gaia, grounding into the earth. The 5D is fully layered over the 3D matrix. The 5D divine matrix is fully in place. We're fully integrating, and as our energy bodies are rising to help us manifest and transmute, transcend into the 12-strand crystalline DNA. I know it can be uncomfortable at times, but we just keep going through and through and through until we totally break through. So today, also through the field, through our guides, was the concept of connection and breakthrough and prophecy. All these prophecies that are coming into alignment, that are manifesting, that are coming to fruition. So keep walking your path with heart, beloved beings of light. I love you all. There's 1000. Namaste. I'm out here in the woods, hanging out with a couple hawks. Let's see if you can see them. Holy God, holy God, holy God, holy. Holy, 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 holy.